Have you ever felt like your own mind is actively working against you? Like there is a constant, exhausting civil war happening right behind your eyes. One minute you are paralyzed by self doubt, feeling like you are not doing enough, growing enough, or being enough. What if I told you that thousands of years ago, ancient sages mapped out these exact psychological traps? And they didn't write about them in a dry textbook. They wrote about them as an epic cosmic war. In the ancient texts of the Devi Mahatmyam, these two distinct forces of mental suffering are personified as twin demon brothers known as Shumbha and Nishumbha. Today, we are going to look at their story not as an ancient myth but as a mirror. Because until we understand how Shumbha and Nishumbha operate inside our own head, we can't defeat them. To understand why these two are so dangerous, we have to look at what they represent. The word Shumbha translates roughly to shine or to boast. He represents the ego. He is pride, arrogance. Then there is his inseparable brother Nishumbha. Nishumbha means the opposite or the downfall. He represents attachment. If Shumbha is the loud, arrogant front man, Nishumbha is the hidden foundation. These brothers conquered the three worlds and drove the gods out of their own heaven. In the modern world, they conquer our mental peace and drive joy out of our lives. It wasn't long before two of Shumbha's chief scouts, Chanda and Munda, spotted the goddess. Ambika was a vision of absolute breathtaking beauty. She sat atop her roaring lion with radiating power. Chanda and Munda rushed back to Shumbha and said, "O King of Kings, you possess the finest horses, the grandest jewels, and the ultimate weapons of heaven. But the most beautiful jewel in the universe is currently sitting on a mountain peak. She belongs in your palace." Intoxicated by pride, Shumbha decided he must possess her. He sent an emissary, Sugriva, with a grand marriage proposal. "Marry me or my brother, and you shall rule all the realms with us." But the goddess only laughed. She said, "I have taken a foolish, unbreakable vow. I can only marry the one who defeats me in the battle." When Shumbha heard this response, he was insulted. He immediately ordered his general Dhumralochana to go and drag her to his palace by her hair. Dhumralochana literally means smoky eye. He represents distorted, foggy perception. Chanda represents stubborn, mindless aggression that is being headstrong and unwilling to listen. Munda represents blind, automatic action without any intellect behind it. When Dhumralochana rushed the goddess, shouting threats, she did not even draw a weapon. She simply uttered a powerful, resonant sound, hum. With just the power of her breath, the vibrations disintegrated Dhumralochana into a pile of ash. When the news reached the palace, Shumbha was furious. He immediately dispatched Chanda and Munda with a massive army. As the army surrounded the mountain, the serene face of goddess Ambika turned dark with anger. From a furrowed brow, a terrifying new power emerged, goddess Kali. Chanda and Munda attacked with thousands of arrows, but Kali simply gathered them in her hands. With one swift strike of a sword, she beheaded both. Taking their heads back to Ambika, she was given the title Chamunda, the slayer of Chanda and Munda. Shumbha and Nishumbha sent their ultimate weapon, Raktabija. Whenever a single drop of his blood touched the earth, another fully grown, identical Raktabija would sprout from that very spot. In psychology, Raktabija represents compulsive, repetitive thoughts. Have you ever tried to fight a bad thought, only for 10 more bad thoughts to take its place? That is Raktabija. You cannot defeat him by normal means. The battle became a nightmare. The Saptamatrikas struck Raktabija down, but the more they wounded him, the more the battlefield filled with millions of demons.
Kali, come forth!
Ambika called out to Kali. Ambika strikes Raktabija and Kali's massive tongue sweeps across the ground, catching the falling blood, rendering the Raktabija powerless and defeated. Shumbha and Nishumbha step onto the battlefield, their faces twisted in desperation and rage. Now Nishumbha rushed forward with his great sword. Despite his incredible strength, Ambika shattered his weapons and finally pierced his heart.
O Durga, you are proud of your victory, but you are a coward. You do not fight me alone. You hide behind the strength of these other goddesses.
They are not separate from me. They are my own Shaktis, my own powers, returning to their source.
Shumbha fights with the strength of his entire lifetime's pride, clashed with Ambika. But without his brother, without his armies, his ego had nothing left to feed on. At that exact moment, the air became pure, the rivers flowed gently, and a deep peace settled over the entire universe. The story of Shumbha and Nishumbha is not just a myth from the past. It is a map of the human mind. When we are blinded by ego and attachment, we develop foggy perception, that is Dhumralochana, make stubborn mistakes like Chanda, and act without thinking like Munda. And when challenged, our anxious thoughts multiply like the blood of Raktabija. The only way to defeat them is to summon our inner Shakti, the quiet, powerful, and serene divine energy inside all of us that stands above the ego. What part of the story resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.